Bowers Game Corner presents Gencon Video Bonanza 2015. Brought to you by Gatekeeper Games, makers of The King's Armory, Thunder Track, the new sequel to Turbo Rally Card Racing, and the generous support of our Kickstarter backers.
Ahoy there, YouTube! I'm back again today for more of our Gen Con Bonanza. We are here live at Gen Con 2015, and I'm about to talk with Keith from Iello about something that really excites me. As many of you know, I'm a preschool teacher, and this is one of my favorite lines of games that is currently out right now. So we're going to be talking about Little Red Riding Hood. So what is Little Red Riding Hood?
Okay. I'd backtrack and we'll just talk a bit about Tales and Games in general. As a theory for us, it's great to get kids introduced to games. And so the entire Tales and Games series is very introductory, we like to think, that it's very involved. It comes with a basic storybook tied to the storyline, Little Red Riding Hood, obviously, our telling of the tale. But then the gameplay for each of these games, we're now in the fifth of the series, is very different, very much tied to the storyline. So a way to immerse yourself more fully in that story and learn game mechanics along the way. Each of these games has two levels of play, so you'll learn a very introductory level, but then a more advanced level, which brings you into more areas that gamers are used to, and that's what we want to do with our kids, and even introductory gamers, is get them initiated and then evolve them so they can enjoy some of the deeper games that we all enjoy on a regular basis. So with Little Red Riding Hood, as the story implies, we're going to be racing to Grandma's house. The wolf, of course, living in the woods, knows the shortcut, so quicker to get there. In the base level game, introductory level, everybody's going to be playing against the wolf. So this game is the only one in our series that can be played solitaire, which is pretty cool. So we're going to be playing, if we do missteps, and the wolf advances each time. Fewer steps to Grandmother's house. We've got the long route to take to get to Grandma's house. If we get to here, we can take the choice to jump on the wolf's path and possibly take the shortcut, but we have to be careful that the wolf does not catch up to us. Maybe safer to take the longer route. You can see how that goes. At the beginning of the game, we also have different tokens mixed up here. So we know Grandma's house is somewhere along here, but depending on how we move, we may be closer or further away. We don't know until we actually get there. Since the game is very tight, it's always interesting to see where it goes from there. So as you can see, we've got a number of cards out here, and it will really be simply a push your luck. We're going to look at the first card and go, the cards are numbered 0 through 8. We want to decide whether the card we're going to put down is higher than that first number. So the 0 would be the only one lower. So the very first turn, I think we're pretty safe by turning over a card and putting it down. Yes, indeed, it is over the amount. We add a bonus token for the flower that is on there. So your turn, you're thinking a 2. Can I beat a 2?
Yes.
He's going for a 2. Yes. Again, success. We're rocking at this game. We go for the third time. Should we push our luck?
Cameraman, Eric.
Okay. Oh, and we got the Little Red Riding Hood card, even better. So it gives you specials for that. We work until we feel that it's getting to be too dangerous. So even number pushes it, but 6 we're going. I've seen what's out here. I'm not feeling so comfortable about that. So what I'm going to do is harvest all the flowers that I'm put over. So I turn them over, and for each flower, I'm able to move a space. So for that, I would be able to move 2 spaces. If you're wrong, turn it over. The wolf will move forward. But harvesting is usually pretty safe in the initial stages of the game. Play your way through the cards, additional cards in there. An owl allows a certain looking. In the advanced, you have a trap that can also foil things. So that's the basic of the game. When you move to the more advanced one player plays the wolf. And so now you have to do second guessing because the wolf is the one going to choose a card and say, there, I put that card down. Do you want to turn it over? And so you have to figure out what the heck the wolf is really doing and whether it feels good. Additionally, people playing can choose these character cards, which give you certain bonuses outlined here. And great stuff. You use your bonus, it gives you something really cool, but what happens? It flips over and becomes an animal that now becomes the property of the wolf, and he can use something reversely or conversely that can help him. So you get your one-time use, but then you also now the wolf has an advantage with that card. Once they use it, it does come back to you. So this back and forth alternating when you can use those bonuses, it becomes very strategic. So a lot of good elements in this game. A simple race game with so much depth with the bluffing and the push your luck elements. I find it really enjoyable. This is brand new, just putting on a boat, so probably about a month away from landing. The fifth in our award-winning Tales and Games series, Little Red Riding Hood.
How much do I have to throw with this? I want this.
$30 will put it right in your pocket.
Okay. That is Little Red Riding Hood from Iello. And I got to say, I love this series of games. This looks fantastic. Spoiler alert, I think this is going to be on my top 10 games that I saw here. But anywho, that was Little Red Riding Hood from Iello. If you have kids, this looks like it's an insta-buy.
Gencon 50!
And if you enjoyed this content, please be sure to click on the subscribe button down below. And in the comment below, let me know if you were a giant monster rampaging all around, where would you like to rampage first? Me personally, I would like to kick over the pyramid. I'd like to get right down into the middle of the pyramid, because I know there's like crazy hidden passages and paths and gold. I'd be interested to tear it up. What about you, Keith?
I'm right beside you. Other than that, I'd like to just destroy Vegas. I don't know. All those lights bursting when you hit them, I don't know. That sounds exciting.
Sounds good to me. All right, thanks for your time, you two.
Bowers Game Corner presents Gencon Video Bonanza 2015. Brought to you by Gatekeeper Games, makers of the King's Armory, Thunder Track, the new sequel to Turbo Rally Card Racing, and the generosity of these great companies. They support us, go support them.